Hi, and welcome back to Yoga Therapy with Ashley, where yoga meets psychotherapy for mind-body healing. Today's practice is a journey into your foundation, awakening strength and stability through the legs, hips, and root. In yoga therapy, the body's stability mirrors our inner sense of safety. When the legs are strong and the root is grounded, the nervous system settles, and we feel supported from the inside out. Through Mula Bandha, mindful leg activation, and grounding postures, we'll connect to the earth beneath us, draw strength up through the legs, and build the mountain within, rooted and unshakable. Grab your mat and a block. Let's begin. Let's meet cross-legged on the mat, non-dominant leg in front. Reach the shoulders up towards the ears, exhale through the mouth. And 2 more times. Good. 1 more. Feel the spine grow nice and tall towards the sky, through the crown. And close the eyes or gazing down, keeping all of your awareness inwards, just listening to the sound of my voice. Take a slow breath in through your nose and a long exhale out the mouth. Let yourself land right here, right now. Feel the weight of your body settling into the ground. Notice the points of contact beneath you, your sitting bones, your legs, the floor. Allow gravity to hold you. Now bring your awareness to the base of your spine, the seat of Muladhara chakra, your root center. This is the foundation of your being, your sense of safety, stability, and support. With gentle awareness, begin to sense the pelvic floor, the muscles at the base of your pelvis, surrounding the perineum. No need to do anything yet, just observe. Take another slow breath in. And as you exhale, gently draw the pelvic floor upward, as if you're lightly lifting the space between the sitting bones. This is Mula Bandha, the root lock. It's not a forceful contraction, it's a subtle lift. Conscious awakening at your foundation. Inhale and soften. Exhale, gently engage. With each breath, imagine this awareness like a glowing ember, steady, warm, and alive, anchoring you into the present moment. And begin to release, keeping the eyes closed. And in today's practice, we're going to continue using Mula Bandha and slowly release Mula Bandha and allow the eyes to blink open. Let's bring our feet together in cobbler's pose. Kidney 1. Thumbs in the center of the feet making little circles. And kidney 1 is the wellspring of water in the body, helping to flush out and balance the vitality that is flooded through our system once it's reawakened. And we're going to come back to this point too for another pose later on. And just begin to move the thumbs down the center of the feet, coming out to the heels, giving them a squeeze. And let's move the feet, legs back into cross-legged, hands on the knees, seated cat-cow, wakening up the spine, exhaling, and then inhaling. And exhaling, pulling the navel in, tucking the chin towards the chest, rounding the spine. And inhaling, relax the shoulders, looking up towards the sky. And exhaling through. And inhaling. And exhaling. Good. So just moving slowly and intentionally with the breath. And exhale. Inhale up to a straight spine. And Garudasana, arms reaching your hands nice and wide. And then crossing the left under the right. And elbows bent, backs of the hands or palms together. Inhaling, reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhaling, releasing elbows down. And inhaling up. Exhaling down. And one more, inhaling up. And release the hands, grabbing the elbows, and try to reach all the way back behind you to the entire shoulder blade. And you can release the elbows down, giving yourself a big hug here. Slowly unwind, reaching the arms out to a T. And then the right underneath the left, bend at the elbows, palms or backs of the hands together. So we inhale up, exhale, elbows down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, release the hands and grabbing behind you, giving yourself a great. Inhaling deeply and slowly release. Let's meet in squat. So we can have our feet on the ground, lift ourselves up, or we need to come up to standing and slowly bend the knees, coming down to a squat, walking the feet out, feeling that gentle movement, openness of the hips and inner thighs. Great. Let's place the left hand down onto the mat and then reaching the right arm up towards the sky. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, reaching towards the sky. Exhaling, plugging the shoulder back in to the torso. Inhaling. And exhaling, opening up wider. And one more. And exhale, releasing the right hand down and replacing it. Reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Inhale, reaching. Exhaling, plug the shoulder back in. Inhale, reach. Exhaling. One more. And exhale. Good. Slowly release. And now let's bring our hands into prayer in front of the heart, using the triceps to push the knees away from one another. Try to tuck the tailbone gently so you're releasing from the glute. Pull the navel in towards the spine and just feel a long line of energy from root to crown. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. And as you're here, begin to visualize from root to crown, inhaling. And as you exhale, draw the line from the crown down to the root. Inhaling up, root to crown. Exhaling, crown to root. Good. Okay. And slowly begin to press into the mat and come up to standing, straightening the legs. And let's bring the feet out. So we'll move into goddess. So your feet can be about 45-degree angle, bending at the knees. From here, reach the arms out to the side and then bending the elbows, coming into goalpost arms. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead, straightening the legs. Exhaling, coming down to goddess, turning on the legs. Inhaling, reaching up. And exhaling. And if you use Ujjayi breath, you can use it now. Exhaling. Inhaling up. Exhaling. One more, then we'll pause. Inhaling up. And exhaling. So as we're here, let's release the arms, or you can keep them up, whichever you'd like. So as we're here, we're turning on 3 different meridians, actually 4. We have the stomach line right in the tops of the thighs, and then we have spleen, liver, and kidney all running from through the hip joints into other directions of the body. So as we're here, we are literally firing on 4 different meridians to help with all the different emotions, balancing us. We have stomach for nervousness, kidneys for depression, spleen for pensiveness or indecision, and liver for anger. So turn it on. Turn on the emotions and release them through the burn, allowing yourself to step into your feet even more, giving yourself a little bounce, and allow the fire to build up. Good. Reaching the arms up. Inhale. Exhale back to goddess. Excellent. Inhaling up. And exhaling. Great. Let's straighten out the legs. Now, let's turn out the right foot. And we're going to come into warrior 1. So we want the hips to be facing the front of the mat. It's going to be an easy warrior 1, so you don't have to have your legs out so far, because it's more of a breathing exercise as well. So all 10 toes facing the front of the mat, hips in line facing the mat. Your knee is going to be directly over the heel, hands on your hips. Now, you're going to have thumbs up. And as you're here, I want you to inhale the breath, reaching the arms up, and exhale. Bring them down. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I want you to pull up on Mula Bandha. So you're pulling up on the pelvic floor using thumbs up, reaching overhead, and exhaling down. Now, if Ujjayi breath is part of your practice, this is a great time to use it. Ujjayi breath is the soft ocean sound in the back of your throat. So let's take a couple of natural breaths as we settle in. Readjusting your feet so you can stay here for about a minute. All 10 toes pressing into the mat, and then thumbs up, pulling up on Mula Bandha, inhaling and exhaling. And inhaling, exhale. Slow, deep breaths. Good. Great. One more. Slowly release the hands and Mula Bandha. You can step your feet together and just give yourself a moment in Tadasana. Gentle breath. You can even feel from root to crown, the breath opens up. Excellent. Let's move to the other side. Okay. So we have the knee directly above the ankle. And hips are facing the front of the mat. Pulling up on Mula Bandha, thumbs up. Reaching, inhaling, ujjayi. And exhaling. And inhaling. Exhaling. Let's do one more. Great. Let's step our feet together and just take a moment again in Tadasana. And feeling the right and left sides of the body. Becoming present with the breath. Let's grab our block and meet in Tadasana. We'll have our feet hip width apart, and we'll have the block on the first level, right between the thighs, above the knees. So stretch the toes up towards the sky and stretch them forward. Four corners of the feet grounded into the earth. Slightly bend the knees. Don't have them locked. You can keep your hands on your waist, so that helps to steady you. And you can gaze down or close your eyes, whatever feels more comfortable. So as you're standing tall, bring gentle awareness back to Mula Bandha. That subtle lift at the base of the spine. A root of energy anchoring you into the earth. Now from that foundation, begin to visualize a luminous channel rising through the center of your body. This is Sushumna Nadi, the central pathway of prana running from the base of your spine all the way to the crown of the head. With your next inhale, imagine light traveling upward from the root through the spine, passing through each energy center towards the crown. With each exhale, feel that same light gently descending like a golden waterfall, grounding you back into your foundation. Breathing in, lengthening, lifting and awakening. And exhaling, rooting and settling. As you stand here, you are the bridge between the earth and sky, stable like a mountain, with a radiant inner light. And hold this awareness for one more breath. And gently release the block from underneath you. Let's get ready for Shavasana. Grab your blanket. Feel the points where your body touches the earth, the back of the head, the shoulder blades, the arms and hands, the hips, backs of the thighs, calves, and the heels. Each point becomes heavier, as if the ground is rising up to hold you completely. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. You are fully supported. With every exhale, invite a deeper sense of release. Let the muscles of your face soften, the space between the eyebrows, the jaw, the tongue. Let your shoulders melt away from the ears. Feel the belly rise and fall effortlessly with the breath. The breath flows like a gentle tide, steady, natural, unforced. Begin to sense the spaciousness inside the body, as if each cell is resting, breathing, expanding with ease. Allow the body to rest in perfect balance between earth and sky, stillness and breath. Thoughts may drift in and out. Simply notice them like clouds passing across a wide open sky. Beneath the thoughts, there is stillness, a quiet presence that holds you. Rest there. Let yourself be breathed by life itself. Begin to deepen your breath. Invite gentle movements back into the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, draw the knees in towards the chest and roll gently onto one side. Pausing there. And meeting with hands in prayer in front of the heart with grace and gratitude. Namaste. Feel the steadiness in your legs, the lift through your spine, and the quiet strength rising from your root to your heart. You've awakened the mountain within, a strength that's not loud or rigid, but grounded, calm, and deeply alive. Thank you for practicing with me today. If this practice supported you, consider subscribing for weekly videos that blend yoga and psychotherapy for mind-body healing. New videos drop every Friday. I'll see you next time.